After the disaster that was Friday night, Wednesday night offers a whole new level of redemption. Welcome back to Fog Football, and we're here to pick our Scotland 11. Now, we were actually on my channel the other day, yesterday in fact, when Romania scudded Ukraine. You'd probably know what my starting 11 is, but you know what? You probably weren't over there because not many people are off watching the Euros at 2 o'clock on a Monday, let alone watching me watch the Euros on 2 o'clock on a Monday. So you're probably thinking, nah, Stevie, I want to see your team. So, right, we're going to see my team. All right, and we're actually going to change the formation. Now, this is what I would pick. There's no point me pretending to pick what Steve Clarke is going to pick because that would be very boring. That would make for a very bland video. But into the goalkeeping position, Sander Clarke. All right, I think Sander Clarke genuinely picks himself here because I think. Well, no, I don't think. I know. Angus Gunn, I think, shat the bed against Germany, man. I thought he was so poor. So poor. And it wasn't just the goals he conceded, it was some of the offside goals that he was conceding, man. The guy was just letting everything trickle into the back of our net, and it was just like, what are you doing? So I would genuinely change the goalies up, but he won't. In at left back, right. I think if we're to get anything, we need a performance for this guy. And you know what? We've got Premier League proven quality players. We've got good quality players that play abroad, etc. I'm just not buying this. I mean, you know what? See, as much as I love Graham Souness as a footballer, and I think he sometimes he has a half alright opinions. I think he comes out and talks some shite, and I don't want to say that about a Rangers legend, but seeing he starts whipping out, populations of countries, and he did it with Rangers as well. Like, oh well, PSV have got X or Y amount of ceremony, while we don't, and no, I'm sorry, man. Getting beat 5-1 by PSV and 5-1 by Germany, it's unacceptable results, especially the manner of them, even though the PSV one was definitely better. And I don't like firing out those excuses. I think those excuses are actually really, really fucking pathetic. So, I mean, I would rather put them to one side. I mean, you look at the Euros yesterday, Slovakia beating Belgium, Serbia taking England close, Austria taking France close. Do not let anyone fucking convince you that us getting scudded 5-1 by Germany, we're not even registering a shot, is the norm. It's simply not good enough, and the players and Steve Clarke have to be held accountable for it. Anyway, into the left centre back position, I'm going to go with Joe Hendry. A lot of TikToks about this guy floating about, oh, number 13 plays for Scotland. Into the other position, we got Scott McKenna. Then in at right back, we got Kieran Tierney. Right, I'm playing four at the back. Clarke will not play four at the back, but for me, I think we need to add a bit of width to this team because that was what was so scary against Germany. There was like zero width. Shea Adams asked to do the impossible, even though I still think he should have done better. And then you've got this going on here, right? Into our CDM positions, right? Billy Gilmore for me. Don't have no idea why he didn't start against the Germans, but Clarke got it wrong. Can he get it right here? This is one of the ones where I think he actually will start Billy Gilmore. I think it's one of the more realistic options that could come back into the team. Now, obviously, beside him, there's a lot of debate about who we could fire in here. Cal McGregor, should he feel hard done by that I'm not going to put him in here? No, it shouldn't. John McGinn, and I tell you what, I would rather start Ryan Jack over Cal McGregor at this current stage of the game because, I mean, I'm sorry, Cal McGregor fucking shat the bed. And it's the same reason why I'd rather start McCrory over Ralston because they've fucking shat the bed. Alright? Now that may sound like I've got a bias towards Celtic there, but don't worry, that'll get dropped with the next few players because, right? See McGinn and McTominay, they were just as bad as McGregor, minus the mistakes. So, they were all fucking shite. And obviously, we hold McGinn to a higher light than we do McGregor. Into that cam role, I'm going to fire in. Hold on. Where is he? Where the? Where's the big man? There he is. Scott McTominay in at the cam role. I think that's got to be it then. Out on the left, we're going to go with Ryan Christie. Out on the right, we're going to go with James Forrest. Yes, James Forrest out on the right. Who would have thought it? Me, the funk. We need a bit of width. We need a player that's naturally a winger. Um, Again, if someone wanted to play Conway or Lewis Morgan out here, I'm not going to particularly beat about it. For me, I think we've just got to add width. I think we've got to get people into the midfield without completely and utterly butchering it. I think against Germany there was such a disconnect between the midfield and the defence. Christie run the bit like a headless chicken, and Shea Adams doesn't know what he's doing. I think with this could definitely work. And then obviously you've got the option of McTominay and McGinn like switching the role between who's like a six and who's like the 10. And Christie as well, he can slot into that midfield, like centre midfield role. So if McGinn wants to fucking bomb out left, then Christie can sort himself out. Then up front, Lawrence Shanklin for me picks himself. I think that's got to be the team. I'll admit it doesn't look all too good on paper, right? It does look a bit weak in places, but I think we've got to go for this. I think we've got to try something. I swear, man. See tomorrow if I see that starting 11 and it's pretty much the exact same team with Shea Adams starting and especially Ralston, right? I'll give McGregor the benefit of the doubt. See if McGregor's in the team, I'm not going to throw my toys at the pram, all right? But if I see Anthony Ralston in the starting 11, I'm going to go fucking ape shit because the guy is not good enough, man. Tony Ralston makes Stephen O'Donnell look like fucking Cafu, and that's a scary thing to think about.